Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today. It's a beautiful, sunny morning, and at the beach. I'm in Newport Beach. Absolutely beautiful today. Standing over the cliff. It's absolutely stunning. One thing that we talk about a lot is preparation, and one thing that I like to say is you'd rather be ready than have to get ready. And now is the time, more than ever, to prepare yourself for everything that's coming right now. Inflation is completely out of control. We see that on a daily basis. We see that the supply chain issue, whether people understand it or not, is completely broken. And as we get closer to Thanksgiving, you're seeing Thanksgiving become a complete debacle right now. So before I get into it, please take a second. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Do not forget, we have an email list in the video description below. Please sign up for that. We had almost 800 people sign up for it in the last week. So you want to be part of that because there's a bunch of cool stuff coming out. So let's get into it. The preparation and everything that's happening is pointing to big problems between now and Thanksgiving in the next couple weeks. Now, first things first, the turkey supply is completely off. We're all seeing this. We're seeing stores that don't have turkeys where they're giving vouchers for this. We're seeing some places that have the frozen butter balls, and I'm getting comments about all this stuff, but you guys need to prepare and understand how bad this is right now. We're seeing absolutely a shortage of absolutely everything. So you need to prepare yourself and look at this from a strategic standpoint, and that's this. You cannot have enough right now. If you know that your kids eat something a lot, buy it now, buy it early. This is the perfect time for it while it's still in the store. Stock up on water bottles, things like that, canned foods, things that will last months. Stock up on that stuff right now. You cannot be too prepared for all this right now as we get closer to the holiday. Stock up on everything. Have food, have water, have canned goods, have everything, pastas, everything that's going to store for months, just in case, because again, everything is pointing to there being a lack of things. Plus, we are seeing insane prices for fast food right now. Canada, they're talking about $48 for a bucket of chicken in Canada. That's insane, guys. I thought the $28 for the KFC was nuts. People are sending things, and look at the comments of what people are writing. They're sharing gas prices around the country, and it's completely, out of control. Now, we're also getting the people say, hey, I got a deal on bread, I got a deal on this, I got a deal on that. You're gonna see more and more of that. But please share your thoughts on all this stuff. I wanna know what you guys are thinking about all this. It seems I can't open a newspaper or a blog and not find another story about Michael Burry slamming Elon Musk. This feud kind of seems one-sided to me, okay? But Michael Burry, I think, is absolutely brilliant, and he is somebody that, I've paid attention to in the past. I think he's just very smart. He's been brilliant on the housing market, and he's predicted other things, and he's predicted that Tesla's having trouble. Now, here's the interesting thing. He is saying now that Elon Musk has been trying to sell his stock for weeks now. He announced, he's found out about this. And that the tweet that Elon Musk sent out about the poll was complete shenanigans, that he was going to sell anyways. So the interesting thing is that Elon Musk has already sold $5 billion worth of the stock, and his brother sold it a day before he was tipped off. Now, if Elon was going to sell in advance, clearly it seems like insider trading to me that his brother got tipped off that he was going to unload the stock. Now, the stock's doing good right now. So, you got to argue, what's right. It dropped in value. Now it's going back up. Is it insider trading? Is it not? Now, Michael Burry, a couple things about this guy. He has predicted that inflation was going to go sky high a year and a half ago. in 2020, he predicted that we were going to have all these problems with inflation, and he also commented about potential supply chain problems coming down the pike that he saw in advance. Now, energy costs, he's predicted months ago that we were going to have a massive spike in energy prices, and he says it has nothing to do with the health crisis. So whether you believe that or not, that's your call. And again, I think this feud seems kind of one-sided, more towards Michael Burry, because I don't think Elon Musk has even commented on it yet. So that being said, the other thing is Disney. Bob Chapek, the CEO of Disney, just had their earnings call where they talked about how the company was doing and where it was headed. And one thing that he surprised everybody with was he talked about the company getting into sports betting. So good old Mickey Mouse is going to get into sports betting, and he thinks it will not hurt the brand. Well, guys, the idea with this is you get kids involved with the Disney Channel early, then they become adults, then when they're old enough to have a credit card or debit card, they can gamble. And he doesn't see it hurting the brand. They already own ESPN. But again, this is going to be more in your face. Vegas just had a huge quarter, and it's only going up, but everything was spurred by online gambling. So the Las Vegas experience of going to Vegas and seeing the shows and gambling and losing your money and walking up and down the strip, basically over, guys. You can do this from your phone, okay? If you have internet, you know, you can do it basically from anywhere. So, you know, that being said, guys, share your thoughts on all this stuff, because he doesn't see it hurting the brand, and he sees it being an integral part of the future is sports gambling for Disney, okay? So again, do you guys do FanDuel? Do you do that stuff? You know, again, I don't sports bet. You know, you throw, you know, money on a pool every now and then for the Super Bowl, things like that, but I just don't do it. So share your thoughts on all this stuff. I really want to know what you guys think about this. Everything in our economy is being affected right now. Supply chain, employment, absolutely everything. Fast food places like McDonald's, Wendy, Taco Bell, everything is having massive hiring problems. They anticipated that they added 120,000 employees in the month of October, but they need 200,000 more. So you're going to see more and more of the fast food places shut down and have less hours and not work at a regular schedule. It's just going to happen. And prices are continuing to go up sky high right now. One thing that I get a kick out of is my subscribers send me their grocery bills. There's one woman that buys the exact same thing from the grocery store, week after week after week. About every 2 weeks she does this. And what she used to pay $120 for is now over $200. So if you think that inflation's at 5%, you're kidding yourself. This is the stairs over by the tide pools. It's kind of a nice area. You got people laying out on the beach on a November day, which is kind of nice. But more and more people are turning to the dollar stores to buy things. The dollar stores right now, in the month of October, went up 65% in their sales. 65% in 1 month with an increase in their business. Now, are people getting, you know, to become better shoppers and become more savvy? No. People are desperate right now. People don't have the money to spend on this stuff. So, is it 78 degrees where you're at? Oh, I get a kick out of this. It's absolutely stunning. So here's the other thing is that turkey shortages, if you see turkeys in the stores, there is a great article that I found where they say turkeys are at a 60% shortage right now. So if you see one and you want to buy it, I'd buy it right now. I would not wait right now because it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. It's going to be the most expensive Thanksgiving ever, but all the sides and all the yams and all the olives and everything that you have for your dinner are all going up in price, but the amount that the stores have available is less and less and less. So if you can find it now, go get it. And I know so many people that go and shop the Monday or Tuesday before Thanksgiving and then prepare for it. You're gonna be sorely mistaken if you wait that long. The other thing that we're absolutely seeing a huge spike in is rents. Now, you're starting to see more and more places available because they're starting to throw people out. But with that being said, it is unbelievable the amount of money that they're charging for rents right now. Here in Southern California, it's absolutely outrageous. You're seeing prices go up, 40%, 50% for rent. Absolutely happening right before our eyes, guys. And what the landlords are insisting right now is, multiple years tax returns, that your income is at such a level that you basically, anybody could afford this place because they're so wealthy. That's what they're looking for, is something that's beyond normal rent. So if you've got multiple people living in the units, they're turning people like that down left and right now. So share your thoughts on all this stuff, guys. They say that you should have 5 streams of income. So I've decided to add dog board and care to my income. I'm taking care of my daughter's dog, Hermes, and gonna watch him for 2 days. And I'm only charging my daughter $1,000 for that. So if anybody else wants me to watch their dog for a couple days, it's $1,000 for that. Share your thoughts on that. Thank you. We're seeing a few interesting things in the economy right now. First thing is that gold and silver are shooting up right now. They are past a 15-month downtrend. So I try not to get taken out by a wave. 15-month downtrend. And, gold is shooting up, so is silver. The other thing is that rents, we were talking about rents earlier, rents in Manhattan are at pre-pandemic levels right now. And what that means is that the average one-bedroom place is going for over $3,400 a month for Manhattan real estate. That's insane, guys. That's absolutely outrageous to think about something being that expensive. The next one is the British car manufacturer, Bentley. They had their record year in 2020 and sold almost 12,000 units. These cars start between $300,000 and $400,000 a piece, so they're obviously for the super wealthy that want to waste money on a really nice car. But in 2021, the first half of the year, they've had their best and most profitable year ever. So they're on pace for a record year right now. So as people are struggling right now, the super rich are not having a difficult time, to say the least. So share your thoughts on all this stuff. We heard about Porsche last month, how they killed it with their sales, and now Bentley's doing the same thing. The story's in the video description below. Share your thoughts on all this. I want to know what you guys think about this. The high rents, everything. It is absolutely so dangerous out there right now. And if you think that things are going to get back to normal in any way, shape, or form, I am sorry, but they are not for a very long time. CNN just did an article also that's included below where they said, let me explain to you why things are going up and why you may not be happy because the prices are not going to go down anytime soon, and this is going to continue into 2022. It absolutely is. Look at what you're going through. This is just not something that is going to end quickly. I have a friend who's a subscriber who sent me her Instacart bill, who buys the same thing for her and her pet every 2 weeks on Instacart. And number one, this time they only had half the merchandise on Instacart going to the same stores that she likes to shop at, and the price had gone up double. Not only did it go up double, but things like cheese sticks and things that she buys went from having 24 pieces down to 12, and she paid more money for the 12 piece than she used to pay for the 24. So you're seeing this time after time, week after week, and you just need to prepare yourself right now. That's all that this is, okay? Again, It's the same thing. If you knew cold weather was coming and you had to prepare for it, or you knew you lived in earthquake territory, you'd prepare for it. Prepare for it. Get yourself a little ready before you get taken out by a wave, okay? So, you know, you've been given lots of warnings, guys, okay? Have a little cash, you know, make sure if the bank was closed for a week, what would you do, okay? That's all I'm trying to warn people about. I'm trying to tell them to save a little money, put some stuff behind, shop at discounted places, and stock up a little bit in advance, okay? Share your thoughts on all this stuff, guys. One thing that's really nice about these places is they've got sitting areas like this. You know, here you've got the octopus and you've got the bench made to look like sea life, but then as you sit there, this is what you're looking at. You know? Somebody walked up to me and said, hey, I want to just correct you on something you just said. It's 84 degrees out here today. So it's 84 degrees out here in, you know, early November. Now, not everything that Warren Buffett touches turns to gold. There is a man here that ran a solar company, Jeff Karpoff. Mr. Karpoff is getting 30 years in prison right now because of his solar scam. He ran a Ponzi scheme that was for DC Solar. And what it was a mobile solar unit that would give energy for events, concerts, you know, sport venues, things like that. And this guy absolutely fleeced Warren Buffett out of $340 million. So this guy was convicted of running a Ponzi scheme here in California and went down for the count. So again, not everything Warren Buffett turns to gold. But again, look at this place I'm sitting at, guys. I just want to back up a little bit here. Not only you got the view of the beautiful ocean, but just kind of a park setting where, see, it's just by itself, guys. Isn't that cool? So again, tons of places like this above the beach, really private. You know, people donate benches like this. This is donated by some family. They clear out the area, and you know, you have a lifetime memory for people like me to enjoy. So share your thoughts on all this stuff. Are you guys into solar right now? You think that's the future? You think wind's the future? What do you guys think is going to be the thing that's going to save all the money? One thing I get a kick out of is a thing in advertising called bandwagon. And it's one of the ideas that if a celebrity's involved in it, everybody else will hop on the bandwagon. They're doing this with cryptos now. Do you care that a celebrity owns crypto? Seriously, does that mean something to you? When you hear that Jack Dorsey from Twitter, he's into Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, I got to get into Bitcoin. Tim Cook's into Bitcoin. Reese Witherspoon's into Ethereum. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's unbelievable. I want to be like Reese. What about Susie Orman, the financial advisor? She's into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ooh, crazy. Now, again, if you like Paris Hilton and her past work, she's into Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Now, again, Mark Cuban's into Doge Coin and Bitcoin. So, you know, does that make it like, oh gosh, I've got to get on the bandwagon because Mark Cuban's in it? Again, Elon Musk, he's got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. The whole world wants him to shop and buy some Shiba Inu so that thing will spike up. But here's one thing that's very interesting about that. And Robinhood just announced that they have a waiting list on their app of people to buy Shiba Inu of 1.9 million people. They've already said, the second you list this, we're going to buy it. So the big thing with cryptos is holders. How many holders do you have? How many stable holders do you have? Who's maintained an account for 1 month, 6 months, a year? Who is in the red? Who's in the black? All this makes a difference with these crypto people on how they maintain and hold their coins. So again, if Robinhood goes through with adding it, there's almost 2 million people that said that they're going to buy Shiba Inu that day. So share your thoughts on all this stuff. If Justin Bieber tomorrow said, ooh, I'm into Bitcoin, do you care about that? A boxer, if Floyd Mayweather comes out, or Jake Paul comes out, does that make it like okay? Gold and silver are coming back in vogue. If Dan said to buy gold and silver, would you care? Okay? Share your thoughts, guys. I'm going to end this video with these last few stories, and I'm going to wrap all into one. And first things first, we talked about multiple income streams on this video. And there's a woman named Mary Youssef who she is trained to be a pharmacist. Okay? Couldn't get work as a pharmacist, so now she does mobile IVs. So if you need hydration, or you are hungover, or you want to have a hydration party, she'll come to your house. Now I thought, oh, that's kind of ridiculous. Well, she makes over 100 grand doing that and doesn't have to deal with the corporate world, and she's a freelancer. Speaking of freelancing, there's a woman, got the article below on this one also, who works with a thing called Fiverr, Fiverr. It is a freelance site where you can go out and hire people to do things like logos and animation and different things. She became a freelancer on Fiverr and makes over 100 grand a year as well. So again, there's a lot of opportunities out there, guys, that you can do. And God, man, what a beautiful day out here. The beach is just nice. I love these stairs, places like this. It's just really peaceful. Parking's not bad. A lot of people out here this morning. So the last thing is the Subway lawsuit. The Subway lawsuit is being brought back, okay? Remember 3-4 months ago where they said that the Subway tuna wasn't tuna, it was a concoction of various meats? Well, these two women doubled down on that and said it's chicken, it's cattle, it's a variety of multiple things, pork even, okay? So here's the thing. If you have dietary restrictions and you can't eat meat, or you don't eat beef, and you're eating the Subway sandwich, that's tuna, it's not tuna. That's what they're saying. So this is very interesting, guys. So share your thoughts. I really want to know what you guys think. I have not eaten at a Subway since the tuna debacle of June or July, whenever we found that nonsense out. Don't forget to like the video. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to join the email list. The link is below. Also, if you want a free share of stock, you can join Webull and get a free share of stock just for signing up. If you deposit anything, they give you another share. You can trade cryptos to your heart's content. Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon.